again, everybody. Lance Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside, ready to go. Another big day, championship wrestling. David.
Get ready for an opening match today that's going to have Eddie Gilbert going against Scotty the Body. Should be a good way to get started today. A little bit later on, we'll have Eddie's brother, Doug Gilbert, going against Nightmare Ken Wayne. Also coming up today, Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis will have that big team of Max Payne and gorgeous Gary Young. And the World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Rockers, will be here too.
In addition to that, we're going to have some interesting footage to take a look at. We'll be updating on the Renegade Rampage as far as point totals go. And we'll be having the trivia question a little bit later, if we can get that done without any interference this week. Okay, we're going to take time out. Be back, and we'll be ready to go in the ring in just a moment.
Your mouth big enough for the new Super Taco from Taco Bell? Is it big enough for a bigger taco with more lettuce, more cheese, ground beef, and beans? Is your mouth big enough? Well, right now you can find out for only 99 cents. So what are you waiting for? Take a big step over to Taco Bell today and fill up with the new Super Taco. And hurry, it's a big deal, but only for a little time.
It's mine.
Harry's so excited about our new TV from Remco, our rent-to-own store. He loves the picture. And I love how Remco's payment plans fit our budget. He loves the remote control. And I love the guaranteed free service while we're renting. And Remco has helped more of their customers own than any other rent-to-own store. So now... it's ours.
TVs, stereos, appliances, furniture, it's all within your reach at Remco. Call now.
When you taste new Pringles Idaho Ripple Potato Chips, you better fasten your taste buds and get ready for a Pringles like you've never had before. Prepare yourself now for the only rich chip made from 100% Idaho potatoes, so amazingly hearty, so outrageously crunchy. The taste is out of this world. New Idaho Ripple Potato Chips in original taco and cheddar and French onion flavors, so overwhelmingly delicious, you better fasten your taste buds.
Can't beat the feeling, it's a fraction of heat of the day. A shiver that's coming your way, just a sip and you're gonna say, hey, can't stop it, the feeling you get from a Coca-Cola classic. Can't be it, you can't beat the real thing, can't beat the feeling.
Okay, we're going to be ready to go in the ring just a moment. Hotshot Eddie Gilbert will be out here with some videotape. Well, yeah. Where's he at? That's what I'm wondering. Not Doug Gilbert, not Tommy Gilbert.
I just want to ask you a question. I want to know where Lawler's at.
You know where Lawler's at. You know where your son
I don't
put
know.
him.
I don't know where he's at because you're a good friend of his and you keep tabs on him. I want to know, is he in the station here?
No, he is not in the station.
Are you
know
sure?
he's not home. He's at home.
Have you been back in the dressing
recuperating
room?
from what happened?
Have you been back in the dressing room?
Certainly I've been back in the dressing room.
Would you swear that he's not in this
I'm
station
telling
anywhere?
you he's not here, and you know that as well as I do. He's not around here. He's back home recuperating after what Eddie Gilbert did to him.
Eddie Gilbert, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say he's not here, then.
He's not here. Where is Eddie? That's what I want to know. You're asking all the questions about where Lawler is. Eddie Gilbert's supposed to be out here with some videotape. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes now. And Missy Hyatt, yes.
Last week, you got Eddie's blood pressure all up. You had him all upset. And I had to ensure him all week that there is no more Jerry Lawler. I had to even go and order his crown and everything. And I just want to let you know, he's not upset anymore because he knows.
Well, that really makes me
know what,
feel
Lance?
nice.
You know, I want to tell you, last week, I did really get upset. My blood pressure was high. I just want all my many, many fans out there now to understand one thing. I am the new king of wrestling. I am the successor to the throne. That was my fate in the first place, Lance Russell. The only problem is, Missy, we don't have to order a crown now because Jerry Lawler's going to be sending it to me in the mail, believe me. Lawler, I'm a very happy man right now. My plan has worked. Plan number one was burning you, doing the same thing to you that everybody else has had done to them by you. My second plan was who If you were talking to Lawler, said you were at his house, just sitting on the couch as you're watching television, videotapes of some of his old opponents, who would he tell you was probably his toughest opponent, and when it came to tag team matches, his best tag team partner? Now tell me, who is it?
Well, obviously he would say, like they say, Bill Dundee.
Right.
Certainly.
Part 2 of the plan was, Lawler, to get rid of your tag team partner, best friend, and also hated enemy, Bill Dundee, and I also did that in fine fashion. Lawler, let me remind you one thing. When you came back here and when you decided you were going to be the king of wrestling, when you challenged the fabulous Jackie Fargo, well, at least you had the guts to wait. Or guts, what am I talking about? At least you waited till he got to be 60 years old, and then you beat him, and then you took over.
That'd be like me fighting him.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Lance. So what I've done, Lawler, I have all the peasants here at my feet. I am the new king of wrestling, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. But just like I said last week, people, I don't want your cheers. I don't care. I don't need any of you over here. I don't need any of you watching. Jerry Lawler, I'm the man now. You've got to come to me. And also one other thing, I hate to report this, but Jerry Lawler is officially out of wrestling.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's officially out of wrestling?
A lot of people are probably asking, no, he is. He really is. Kim Parnell, just earlier a while ago, you know Kim Parnell, just like you, one of his personal friends, was back here crying the blues and crying. I said, what's wrong? He said, Jerry's in a coma. Jerry's hurt. He's in the hospital right now. He's about to die. I said, what happened? He said, well, it seems about 2 o'clock in the morning last night, he got up and he was so burnt and so bad he needed a drink of water, and he stumbled into the wrong room, and while he was getting a drink of water, the toilet lid fell right on his head.
Very funny. Well,
Makes me think you might have that problem sometimes, too.
As you can tell, it's going to be a new day in wrestling. The new king of wrestling. Lawler, I don't have to worry about you anymore. You're a stinking low-down coward, just like I said before. I am going to rule the area. All I want now are the Kurt Hennings or the Terry Funks. All those people like that you beat, they can come now to this area, and hot stuff Eddie Gilbert can be the king and strut out to the ring.
Yeah, you be the king. I noticed you had your advance guard come to check whether Lawler was here. Well, that seemed to me you were hanging back there.
No, I just wanted to make sure, because you know just like I do that Jerry Lawler likes to jump people from behind and send people after you. So I just got to be able to make sure he doesn't come in the studio. But Lance, let's please watch me burning Jerry Lawler again.
No.
Yeah, come on.
You said you had some interesting videotape.
I do. I have some interesting videotape. It's that burn. It just gives me chill bumps to see that. Come on.
Kidding me.
Come on.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing about it. Maybe we should show it again. Maybe we should show it every hour on the hour, because it reminds the fans and Jerry Lawler exactly what kind of tactics you use to get Jerry Lawler out of that.
I bet Jerry Lawler looks like Freddy Krueger now.
Watch this right here. The greatest plan right here.
I know it. Greatest plan. Right in the face. Burn him all over the chest. They had to take the beard, everything off in there. Burn his face to where he is out of action in there, and that's got to make you happy. Listen, he's looking at this. Don't worry.
You think so? You think he can see that?
Oh, yeah.
You really do?
Yeah.
I hope he's probably laying there prying his eyes open so he can see it. All that gook in there where the burn guy and everything.
Okay,
Down at the burn center is where he's at.
Okay.
But plan number 2, Lance. Plan number 2. What happened to plan number 2? You were there.
You're talking
what
about
happened?
Dundee and the little situation that took place.
Let's see that. Let's see what happened to Mr. Dundee.
Okay, this is the exciting footage.
Ken Wayne pounding on Bill Dundee. And here comes Doug Gilbert. Drop kick by Ken Wayne. Here comes Tommy Gilbert. It's going to be a disqualification. As Doug drops on referee Frank Morrell, that'll cost him some money. The official time was 7:02. Ken Wayne, I am sure, is going to be the disqualification winner. Ken Wayne being held by Dundee, while Doug nails the referee again. Eddie Gilbert with his boot off nails Dundee. Now he goes after Ken Wayne. Eddie Gilbert pounded Bill Dundee with that boot. What in the world?
Boy, you got real big surprise. Dundee's head cut open from that big boot. Got Dundee's own boot and pounded him. We thought he was going to set Ken Wayne up for a beating. Hot shot. Gilbert right on top of Dundee. Going to pile drive him. Lifts him up in there. Big pile driver from Eddie Gilbert.
Well, use the boot.
No,
designer
it's not as bad as what Bill Dundee and Jerry Lawler have done together. Lawler, let me just say one thing to you, brother. You were good in your day. You were great. You were a legend, but your day is over. It's Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert's day now. It's my year. It's anything I want it to be, my whole decade. You know, one other thing, Lance, I just want to say is that I have the most beautiful lady in the world, and everywhere I've gone over the past 2 weeks, everybody has said to me, how could you? How did it feel when you went in the ring and you burnt the King, Jerry Lawler? You know what I said? It felt good.
Yeah, well, you just keep on thinking that way, and you may have a little ending that is not exactly the way you're expecting it, Davey.
We got coming up here a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Introducing at 226 pounds out of Palm Beach, Florida, Scotty the Body. And going against him from Lexington, Tennessee, 225 pounds, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And in his corner, Missy Hyatt. It's one fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Okey doke, we're about ready for it to get underway. Bell time. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert going against Scotty the Body. Scotty, impressive in his first appearance here. He's stepping up in caliber just a little bit this week, Dave.
Boy, he sure is. Having to face none other than Eddie Gilbert. Yeah, now look at Gilbert. Yeah, he's got it under control. He's feeling good, ready to go. Still calling himself the king. Yeah.
And that companion in his corner, that Missy Hyatt, I'll tell you, if she had one more thought, it would be the first. Scotty the Body thrown out hard down on the studio floor. Gilbert drops right out of the ring, stomps on him on the floor as referee Jerry Calhoun comes out to run him back inside the ring. Gilbert takes advantage. Big suplex over and down on the studio floor, and finally the referee makes Gilbert get back in the ring. Scotty the Body laid out on the floor. Gilbert dumped him out and then jumped down on him, then put the suplex and drops down with an elbow from the ring.
That's what say hello to my mom watching.
Oh, yeah, very funny. Calhoun trying to get him back in, and Gilbert picks him up, rolls him back under the bottom rope.
Nice guy. The guy fell down and he helped him back up.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Helped him back up. Mm-hmm.
After a suplex on the floor by Eddie Gilbert.
Scotty firing back at him, whips Eddie Gilbert across the ring. Got in too quick.
Oh, he sure did. Eddie Gilbert, veteran that he is, waiting right there, and he just pulled the knees up and nailed Scotty the Body as his momentum was coming in there. Oh.
He threw the hot shot to him, dropped him right across that top rope. 1, 2, 3, and Scotty the Body ends up with a loss to Eddie Gilbert on CWA Wrestling here today. Oh, isn't that tender?
2 minutes, 6 seconds the time of the match.
2 minutes, 6 seconds. Scotty the Body bites the dust off of the hot shot by Eddie Gilbert. Timeout. We're going to be back with more action in just a moment.
Oh, it's my buddies Doug and John. Uh-oh. Hey, guys, what you doing?
What's it to you, Bird?
I saw what you did, John. It's called shoplifting.
Oh, man, I told you not to. We didn't take anything.
What about that toy in your jacket?
Oh, this thing, they're not going to miss it.
That's not the point. Taking something that doesn't belong to you is stealing. If you're caught, the store manager can call the police, and they'll call your parents. And even if you're not caught, it's just plain wrong.
Come on, then. Put it back. Okay, I guess you're right. Just trying to have fun.
Remember, shoplifting by any other name is still the same. Stealing.
A message from the family from Angel Food Ice Cream and TV5.
Hey, good night, Mr. Hall.
Good night, Leo. We're rich food days like today. Sometimes it feels like it could burn right through me. The doctor explained it once, how what's down here burns up here. And that's all great. But I just want the burning to stop. So the doctor told me to try something different. You know what? It works.
New Gaviscon Extra Strength Relief Formula stops heartburn pain and neutralizes acid.
Did you know Fleming sells more Restonic bedding than anyone in the Mid-South? And Restonic's now celebrating their 50th anniversary with their special edition orthotic mattress set. For only $2.99 twin or full sets, or just $3.99 king or queen sets, you can enjoy the luxury rest found only with Restonic's marvelous middle support. Yes, this set has all the features you pay twice as much for. Plus quilted comfort, heavy-duty construction, and 15-year quality warranty. This 50th anniversary set may be just the best buy Restonic's ever offered. See it today at Fleming's and sleep better tonight.
Tommy Gilbert, Eddie Marlin, formerly the Southern Tag Team Champions, have ended up with a personal feud, which we're not going to get in and debate with Tommy Gilbert as to what the cause and all of that sort of thing. But before you start talking, I just want to show the folks the videotape of what happened when Tommy Gilbert and Eddie Marlin met in the ring. Let's look at it.
Now Eddie Gilbert trying to follow it up. I think he senses this could be the shot after that last one from Gilbert. Reversal, Eddie into it. Over the top, the referee goes under, and now Eddie on the slingshot knocks the referee down. Marlin down, the referee down. Tommy Gilbert undoing the belt on the referee.
He's got to use it on him, too. There we go. He's got the referee's belt. Really working the back of Eddie Marlin over with that belt. Boy, he's pounding him with a belt. That's King, and let me tell you what, Eddie Marlin tried to get her out of the way, but...
Should be a disqualification. It is.
There you have it, a disqualification. But he's got leverage from that...
Suspend you from the area. Who wouldn't stop slashing away on Eddie Marlin. You hit him one more time and I'll suspend you from the area, and that got his attention. He quit and goes out, a disqualification loser to Eddie Marlin. So the winner, Marlin, in 9:26 by disqualification.
Standing here with Tommy Gilbert right now, and, well, you had your meeting with Eddie Marlin, and I think you found out one thing. He's not as old, and there's still some fight in him right now.
Well, Lance, I'll have to agree. There's some fight. As you said, some fight. Because Eddie Marlin can't go out there and fight like he wants to, you know. He's got it up here, but whenever it comes to making the body move, it just don't go. Because you know what? I give him a whipping, Lance, just like he would have got years ago whenever we were partners, if Tommy Gilbert hadn't have been the one to charge in the ring, beat the guys off of him, and then Tommy Gilbert was the one that always took the beatings then. Eddie Marlin standing out on the apron like this here, oh, my back, Tommy, save me, you stay in there as long as you can. Tommy Gilbert did it. Tommy Gilbert don't do it no more. Tommy Gilbert does what he wants to do. Eddie Marlin, you hear that? Listen to me good, because I do what I want to do. Do you understand? And I want you to understand, and everybody else, and Calhoun, anybody else, I don't care, Frank Morrell, the referees here, anything, I'm going to do what I want to do out there, Lance. I have never told you a lie before. Whenever I tell you that I was going out there and do something, I do it. Okay, Eddie Marlin, what did I say? Okay, you come to the ring and we'll have it. We had it, and I give you a whooping, man.
Yeah, you
I
ended
give
up
you a
taking off
Tennessee dog whipping. Do you understand?
A belt.
I had you down on your hands and knees, crawling around like a dog. Do you understand? You hear me, Lance?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've done.
Well, he's going to do it just the way he wanted to. I guess he felt like running around there, and that's exactly what he did. Eddie Marlin comes out. Eddie's the one that's got a strap in his hand right now. Yeah, he's going to do it.
That shows you how much guts Mr. Tommy Gilbert's got. He's tough and he's bad when I'm down on the mat and he's got the belt in his hand. I got the belt right here. Come on out here now, Tommy Gilbert, and get some of the belt. You can have some of this, and if you can take it away from me, you can whip me with it. Now, he's talking about he's got a lumberjack match. He's got 5 or 6 of his friends outside.
Yeah, it's going to be a lumberjack strap match where the lumberjacks are going to have it in their hands.
Well, I may be old, but I still got 5 or 6 friends. They'll be out there, too. And Tommy Gilbert, when the going gets tough, he wants to jump out. Jump out. Let him put this strap across his back like he did mine. And if I go out, they can hit me. Tommy Gilbert, I'll get you. Don't you think I won't?
Well, I wouldn't say anything, but watch this old dog right here. He's got to
show him this old dog can take his strapping, and I can still give some out, too.
Eddie Marlin comes out to intervene on a little action by Tommy Gilbert. I thought it was interesting. Tommy had said, "Oh, I do everything my way. Just tell everybody I'm going to do it my way." He must have decided he wanted to get it on. Okay, we're ready for some action. We have another Gilbert. Seems like they're everywhere.
They are everywhere. Doug Gilbert stepping into the ring right now, along with referee Jerry Calhoun. His opponent, here he comes, Nightmare Ken Wayne. This is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match out of Memphis, Tennessee at 2:15. It is the Nightmare Ken Wayne. And from Lexington, Tennessee at 2:60, Doug Gilbert.
I think we remarked last week about the fact that when Ken Wayne was coming along and Eddie Gilbert at the same time, and we had the father-son team of Buddy Wayne and Ken Wayne and the father-son team of Tommy Gilbert and Eddie Gilbert. So Ken Wayne has got a little experience with the Gilberts in there, and here's the youngest of the group and the biggest, I might add, of the Gilberts.
That's Doug. Ken Wayne backs him into a corner. Jerry Calhoun says, "Hey, want a nice clean break." Well, he got it, but Ken Wayne came back after him with a right hand, and Doug Gilbert is steamed. "Did you see what he did?" He's telling the referee. "He hit me with a fist."
Ken Wayne, the Nightmare. He's got a little bit more experience than this Gilbert has, that's for a fact.
Yeah, he does. Ken, took a right hand. Slides under. Picks up Doug Gilbert and body slams in. Down to the mat, Ken Wayne slowing down the tempo just a bit with an arm bar on the left arm. There is Doug Gilbert, 260 pounds. Back on his feet. Ken Wayne continues to bar the left arm. Doug Gilbert.
Ken is a very mobile young man. This guy can really get around, as you can see in there. And I think when we start doing a Renegade Rampage update, everybody will see Ken is tied with Jeff Jarrett in 4th place in the point totals right at the moment.
Ken has the advantage right now. He's got that arm pinned real well. It's pressure on the shoulder. Back up on his feet. Doug Gilbert backs into the corner. Referee calls for a break. Ken Wayne reverses him into the turnbuckles and then grabs that arm again coming off of there.
Ken using that arm bar in there to set Doug up for something. I know the way his mind works, and he's got something in mind for the larger Doug Gilbert. Back on their feet. This time Doug rakes across the eyes, scoops him up, carries him around the ring, and slams him right dead in the middle of it. Doug Gilbert with a big elbow, and he's got a lot of beef behind that elbow. Again, picks the Nightmare up. Ken Wayne, way up in the air. Big, tall suplex on the Nightmare. Referee 1, 2, but Ken still has enough fire in there to kick his way out from the heavier Doug Gilbert and breaks it at the count of 2.
Somehow you could just figure he didn't quite have him. Ken Wayne, a lot of fight in him. Doug Gilbert picks him up halfway by the hair there.
Got him in a front face lock right now as Wayne is down on his knees being worked on by Doug Gilbert.
Difficult to tell from this angle, but I think Doug Gilbert was choking him with that hold. Off the rope. Ken Wayne jumps Doug Gilbert over his shoulder. Oh, come on, look out. That's going to end it. Eddie Gilbert jumps into the ring and jumps Ken Wayne. Ken Wayne looked like he was getting ready to go for a pin on Doug Gilbert, and here comes Eddie in there. The hot shot.
Ken is going to win it by disqualification as the two Gilberts. Look at this. He puts a hot shot on Ken Wayne, dropped him across that top rope. And he also successfully got his brother disqualified in there as you enter the ring.
Hey, why don't you get that piece of garbage out of the ring right now?
Yeah. Why don't you see if you can't do it one-on-one instead of having the whole family involved?
Time on it was 3:37. Ken Wayne, the Nightmare, gets the win by disqualification.
Okay, Ken will put that one down as a win, even though by disqualification, and he'll remember it, Eddie Gilbert, from some time back. Time out, back in a moment.
Oxidol has something for your whites no other detergent has. Green crystals with color-safe bleach. But guess who's got even more? 20% more of these green crystals with color-safe bleach. It's new bleach-boosted Oxidol. Regular detergent has no bleach. Oxidol does. And now it's got 20% more bleach, so you can get dazzling whites like this. Now, what does new Oxidol have no other detergent has? Guess!
Hi, I'm Greeley Kyle. Join me tonight at 6 for Action News 5 Overview. We'll ask your neighbors about the new tax forms and look at the dark horse and favorite son candidates in the upcoming Super Tuesday primaries and go behind the scenes with Dave Brown. Plus, we'll meet Tennessee's only heart-lung surgeon on Overview tonight, right after Action News 5.
When a relationship clicks, the sparks fly. Donahue and You, a daytime television tradition. Weekdays at 9 on TV5. The Mets Telethon live tonight at 9 on TV5.
Miss Lee, press on nails for teens. Smaller size is what you mean. Miss Lee, press on nails. Color. Wow. Instant. Oh, yeah? Just peachy. Cheese. Bubble gum. Awesome. Fresh grapes. Neat.
Now it's Miss Lee press-on nails, made for smaller hands. Easy to put on as regular Lee press-on nails and with 4 extra nails. 24 in all for a more perfectly beautiful fit.
Fun at your fingertips. Miss Lee press-on nails. Press on.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like luxury salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home.
Lee Sculptured Nails. Affordable. But are they easy?
Like nothing you've ever used before. If you can polish your nails, you can do it. Glue on an extension.
No form.
Brush on the overlay.
Like nail polish.
Smooth shape and polish.
Lee Sculptured Nails are easy.
And long-lasting like salon nails. Plus, they're affordable.
Lee Sculptured Nails.
Who else but Lee?
We're going to be back in the ring in just a moment. Right now, it's time for the AWA World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Rockers, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty. They had themselves quite a close call as they were defending those World Tag titles against the team of Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis. And if you talk to Michaels and Jannetty, you'll find out they were no competition at all. But I'll tell you, they were plenty of competition as it turned out to be a match much more difficult than I think that the World Champions had. Here they come, the Midnight Rockers, who are not over the hump as far as Jeff Jarrett and Billy.
What are you doing in
Marty
a place like this? Get lost.
What is this?
What are you talking about? A match that we didn't what?
I said you had a much more difficult time with a match.
When is the last time the Midnight Rockers ever had a difficult time in one of their wrestling matches since we have been to this place? We have gone through every so-called tag team that you people can offer. The problem is the Midnight Rockers are the world tag team champions. I know. And you guys couldn't come up with enough talent if we gave you from now till next June to be in the same ring with the Midnight Rockers. Now, I'll tell you what, Lance. For a long time, believe it or not, Marty and I thought we weren't that popular because we were getting letters and stuff like that. But a little while ago, we saw a big, huge box full of fan letters that the promoters wouldn't give to us. So this whole time that we thought nobody liked us, it turns out that everybody loves us just as much as we thought they did.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, would you shut up? I'm not finished talking. I'm in such a good mood. I'll tell you what, Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis come out here all lily white. Boy, we get our first World Tag title matches. I'll tell you what, where we might be the same age group as those guys, the Midnight Rockers, I've been up and down every trail. I've been from one side of the world to the other, while Billy Travis and Jeff Jarrett were being nursed by their mamas right here, and they're still here today, and they're not going to go anywhere tomorrow because you two guys are already washed up, and you haven't even got off the ground. You guys don't even deserve to be in the same ring with the Midnight Rockers. That's what upsets me so much. Nobody gives a... Don't you know, 2 times AWA World Tag Team Champions. He's not but 25, I'm not but 22. Name me one team in the world that has accomplished what we have accomplished. Not one, you can't do it. The Rock and Roll Express came in, Lawler and Dundee came in, Jarrett and Travis. Everybody tried, and nobody's done it. Travis and Jarrett, the Midnight Rockers are tired of you. We're going to go no time limit, no disqualification. We're going to do whatever it takes because I'm tired of messing with punks like you when we're the caliber that we are.
Wait a minute.
Stay out of my...
Let's take a look at the videotape here with you guys in with Jeff Jarrett and Marty Jannetty.
You want to do something?
Hey, just take a look at it and you'll
Billy
see.
Travis and Marty Jannetty. Jannetty kicks him into the midsection, whips Travis into the rope. Travis comes off with the ropes. Jannetty picks him up, but Travis just sits on top of his shoulders, rolls him over for a count of 1, 2. Boy, it's as close as you can.
Boy, what a move by Travis. World Tag Championship belts at stake. Good move by Travis.
Jeff loading to the ropes. Jeff comes over with a shoulder butt, a count of 1. Another shoulder butt. 1, 2. Count of 2 on Shawn Michaels. Jeff was going to be whipped into the ring. He reverses it. Leapfrogs. Comes off with a flying press. Count of 2 on Shawn Michaels. Boy,
Short of it, and boy, just at the last second. His leg, that's a right shoulder. Once again, Michaels goes to the top rope. Michaels up on top. Jarrett stretched out. He leaps and misses. Whoa!
Shawn Michaels. There's the tag on Billy Travis. Kicks Michaels with a right hand. Jannetty comes in. More of the same. Big right hand to Shawn Michaels. Headbutts Jannetty and Michaels. Got him reeling. Billy Travis taking care of business. Jeff Jarrett in the ring. All 4 wrestlers going at it. Jarrett. And they slam Michaels and Jannetty together. Out of the ring goes Shawn Michaels. Travis and Jarrett. Now, there you go. Shawn Michaels got that chain wrapped around his... Oh, he misses. Travis picks him up, slings him into the ring. I didn't see what happened. Count of 1, 2, 3.
Easy. You won.
So what's your point? Hey. You just showed a tape of the Midnight Rockers toying with a couple of guys, letting them put a little time in, get a little ring experience. When they'd had enough, we beat them. What is your point?
The point is that they are good enough to get another shot at your world title.
What they're doing...
No time, no disqualification.
First of all, we're the champions, and we decide what's what. We're the ones that are calling for this match because we're tired of people thinking that those 2 guys are in the same caliber with the Midnight Rockers. I'll tell you what. Being a world champion is a man's game, Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis. So if you 2 guys want to expect to be treated like men, you're going to have to get beat up like men. The Midnight Rockers had to go through every beating in the world to become the World Tag Team Champions. And you 2 punks now are going to be dealt. We are going to put you out of the short career that you have already started, boys.
The most important thing, where can I plug this in and fix my hair?
Hey, right back there, somewhere back there, that, boy, I'll tell you one thing. Jannetty and Mike, this guy's worst attitude I believe I have ever seen. Never seen anything like it.
I want to tell you about the action that's coming up down at the Mid-South Coliseum. It is a spectacular night of action, and it's the kind of a thing that just comes along and once every now and then. 7:30 is the start time. Now, you will note that there will be free parking. A general admission ticket is just $3 for this. The reason for the 7:30 start time, there will be 15 matches in all for Renegade Rampage night. There will be 11 matches for the Renegade Rampage and 4 additional matches. There will be a 1,000 caps. And boy, these are nice caps. We were talking a little earlier. That is a quality cap right there. A Renegade Rampage cap. The first 1,000 people there will receive one absolutely free, and it is a genuinely fine cap. 7:30 start time. The first 1,000 people get the Renegade Rampage cap. Free parking, general admission, $3, 15 matches, and here we go. Opening Renegade Rampage match, remember, $250,000 for anybody, for all of the prize money for the Renegade Rampage. Don Bass against Big Lou Winston. Terry Adonis goes against the giant hillbilly who enters. Doug Gilbert going against Don Bruce. Jimmy Jack Funk will be facing Ron Bruce. Brickhouse Bound will be back for the Renegade Rampage against the Zebra Warrior #2. Big Bad Jim will be coming in against Scotty the Body. Another Rampage match will be Gorgeous Gary Young against Zebra Warrior #1. Big Max Payne, who is leading the Rampage right at the moment, faces the fleet-footed Ricky Nelson. Marty Jannetty will be going one-on-one. No partner. He'll have to get in there with Billy Travis all by himself. Shawn Michaels, how about this for a Rampage match? Shawn Michaels going against Jeff Jarrett. And finally, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, who happens to be the center of a lot of controversy and attention right at the moment, is going to be facing the Nightmare, Ken Wayne, in the Rampage final match of the night. And Ken Wayne and Eddie Gilbert started at about the same time. They both come from their second-generation wrestlers. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with Missy Hyatt going against the Nightmare Ken Wayne as the final of the 11 tournament matches. But that is not all by a long shot. We're going to be having wrestling's longest-running feud, a Legends match with Billy Wicks going against Sputnik Monroe. The Sweet Man will be facing Billy in the longest feud that goes in wrestling. A lumberjack strap match will be following that, and that puts Eddie Marlin and Tommy Gilbert on opposite sides of the ring, with guys all around the ring and plenty of straps out there to whip anybody that comes out of it. And then comes the return of the Southern Tag Title match. Right here on television, you saw Ron and Don Bruce upset Max Payne and Gorgeous Gary Young for the Southern Tag Titles and become the champions. The titles are back up. Brother Ernest will have his team out there, and he says if his team gets beat, he's going to throw $1,000 out to the crowd. And then the final bout is the one we were just talking about, with the Midnight Rockers facing Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis. No time, no disqualification, and that, friend, should be some kind of a get-together. We'll be looking forward for all of that action coming up Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum on Renegade Rampage night. Talking about the Sweet Man, the Cadillac Man, and Diamond Rings.
Never mind all that trash. The Rampage starts today. Now, this is wrestling, Lance, and I'm very, very serious about wrestling. Billy Wicks agreed to wrestle Judo Joe last week, had a judo jacket on. When he got in trouble, he went back to his old tactics and took the judo jacket off. Yep. So I stopped that. Now he wants to wrestle in Mid-South Coliseum. What an ignorance gland. Ignorance? I'm not a preliminary wrestler. So the Rampage starts now, Pally, right now. And I'm on my way to Jonesboro right now, and I'll be there Monday night with bells on, baby.
That'll be coming up Mid-South Coliseum, World Wrestling's longest-running feud, when you see Sputnik Monroe going against Billy Wicks. You get the break now? Yes. Yeah. Let's take a break, and we'll be back in the ring. We'll be seeing the world champs before long.
you to drop in, Marvin.
Don't let snow and ice trip you up this winter. Look to TV5 for all your weather updates and the Snowbird Report.
Brought to you by Angel Food Ice Cream, Haven Furniture, the French Riviera Spa, and TV5.
Attention, all Circuit City employees. The moment we've been working for is here. Your training will be tested, your readiness revealed, because here comes our massive March blowout with savings bigger than a sale, selection better than a clearance. Save on this sharp VHS VCR with remote, just $219.97. So get plenty of rest tonight and be ready for Circuit City's March blowout, going on now.
Howdy, Crystal lovers. Cowboy Sid and Sheila the Chocolate Lovin' Wonder Horse here with a special offer for some special kids. This month, Crystal is teaming up with Hershey's to support the Children's Miracle Network. Buy these Hershey Kisses for 59 cents, and the proceeds go straight to your local hospital for children, helping kids like Jimmy get back in the saddle again. So come on into Crystal, chocolate lovers, because this month, for these kids, a kiss can make it better.
Race Fan! Hot Rodders! Leader Chevrolet presents the Coors Super Series of Mud Racing. Here it is! March 18th, 19th, and 20th at Mid-South Coliseum. See the kings of the $500,000 Super Series. Over $1 million worth of muscle machine. Lawn mud racing action. Plus, radical handlebar-to-handlebar motocross. Awesome airborne action. Scene night war of the monster truck. Wheel-setting Coors Extra Gold Top Dog takes on Show It All. Chevy versus Ford Championship. Leader Chevrolet presents the Coors Super Series of Mud Racing.
About ready to get back in the ring as our CWA wrestling continues, and we'll be looking at a team that, well, I don't have to tell you, that explosion from the crowd lets you pretty well know how they feel about Billy Travis and Jeff Jarrett. Back together again, former Southern Tag Team champions. Exciting young team, and they have in their future a world tag title shot. Billy, Jeff, how you doing, partner? Good to see you guys.
A lot of things going on.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, and there are a bunch of things happening in here. The intervention of the Gilberts and all sort of things.
I don't know. Eddie Gilbert's out here running his mouth. I've watched Eddie Gilbert ever since I was about 10 or 11 years old, and he's come a long way, but he's out here saying he's going to be a legend killer. You know, me and Bill Dundee aren't the closest of friends, but I don't know who Eddie Gilbert thinks he is going to run. Bill Dundee out of here, and he says he's going to run Jerry Lawler. When the day Jerry Lawler comes back, we'll see how much his mouth is talking then.
Yeah. I want him to keep reminding Lawler of all the things he did to him.
And myself and Billy, you know, we had a match against the Midnight Rockers, and yes, those guys are the world champions, and I think me and Billy learned a little lesson. The reason they are world champions, not only can they wrestle, but they'll do anything it takes to win a match. And next shot we get at them, I guarantee you, we're going to do everything it takes.
Well, you've got a match coming up, no time, no disqualification, Billy, and how is that going to fit? I mean, do you like that idea or dislike it?
You know, Lance, we asked for that match. They said they asked for it, but I guarantee you we're going to hold our own against the Rockers. We'd like to become the World Tag Team Champions. But there's one more thing I'd like to talk about. I know you people seen Brother Ernest Angel, right? Okay. Brother Ernest Angel says, if anybody can beat his boys, Max Payne and Gary Young, can get $1,000 thrown into the crowd. How would y'all like to have $1,000? You know, Lance, that's right. We would like to get a shot at those guys and just throw $1,000 into these good people and the good people at the matches.
Okay, well, we'll look for that in the future, but keep your mind on the Rockers right now. That's the big one. You got that coming up. Good luck to you in there. Okay, we're about ready to get into the ring. Yes, we've got a little tag action coming up right now. Well, that's certainly an R&R crew, David.
It is indeed. Stepping into the ring right now with Boss Winters in their corner. In parts unknown at a total of 424 pounds with some new bright wrestling tights, rough and ready. And going against them at a total of 438. From Lexington, Kentucky, Billy Travis. And from Hendersonville, Tennessee, Jeff Jarrett. This match will be one fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun will try to keep them separated.
Bell time. Billy Travis. Starting out for the team of Jarrett and Travis.
Down to the mat. Goes Ruff. Tag made. Hey, a little double up here from Jeff and Billy. They go after both of them. Jeff Jarrett working on him. Over to the corner, makes the tag on his partner, Billy Travis. Billy up on the middle rope. Up in the air, and a body slam. Billy Travis drops down to the lower leg. This may be it. Nope, count of one's all he got. Ruff still with some fight left in him. He throws Billy Travis back to the corner. Ruff and ready. Make the change there after the tag.
Reversal on that hip toss.
Really pretty as Billy Travis able to keep his balance and his wits about him. False winners saw otherwise than a fine wrestling move. But we're not surprised at that, are we? Jeff Jarrett. High in the air, he dumped him over his back as he was coming back off the ropes.
We got him airborne with that backdrop. Way up. Body slam. Jeff Jarrett looking at Ruff down on the mat. Waits till he gets up. Billy Travis after the tag. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. Jarrett and Travis with the victory over Ruff and Ready.
And Boss Winter took a shot there, too, at the end. 2 minutes, 11 seconds, the time on it.
We'll be back in just a moment.
It takes a lot of money to own life's little luxuries, right? Wrong. It's Network Reynolds half-price sale. First week's or first month's rent, half price. Save 1/2 on all televisions. Save 1/2 on all stereos. Half off on appliances. Half off on furniture. Call now. Say you saw us on TV and get free delivery. There's no credit check, no hefty deposit, and you can rent to own in just 18 months. America loves Network Rental, where the good things in life are affordable.
When you call the network.
I'm Charles Hayes, president of Hayes & Son Body Shop. Our goal is to give only the best in quality service. We've just renewed our facility to add drive-through estimates and more parking. Our expert body repairmen specialize in all types of auto body repair and painting your car, truck, or bus. Our mechanic on duty specializes in all types of mechanical repair, and the latest in remote frame equipment, making all pulls easy and precise. We're tops in vinyl roof, rag top, and upholstery, and I will personally supervise each job to see that it's done to your satisfaction. That's Hayes & Son Body Shop, located at 1169 South 3rd Street at Macklemore.
Is your mouth big enough for the new Super Taco from Taco Bell? Is it big enough for a bigger taco with more lettuce, more cheese, ground beef, and beans? Is your mouth big enough? Well, right now you can find out for only 99 cents. So what are you waiting for? Take a big step over to Taco Bell today and fill up with the new Super Taco. And hurry, it's a big deal, but only for a little time.
When you're out shopping for new spring clothes, stop by S&K. We have suits from famous New York department stores for just $159.95. And linen blend sport coats in 6 exciting colors for just $79.95. Plus, we have tropical weight dress likes for $39.99. And a special spring sale price on Botany 500 unlined raincoats, just $59.97. Spring has arrived at S&K.
S&K Menswear in the Eastgate Shopping Center in the Germantown Collection, 7850 Poplar Avenue.
Every week on our TV5 Wrestling, Covington Pike graciously has been donating $100 to a charity from around the Mid-South in the name of whoever is selected as the wrestler or wrestlers of the week, and it's something we're very delighted with. Ray Melton from Covington Pike Toyota coming out here. Ray, we're glad to have you here with us today, partner.
Thank you, Lance.
We appreciate it. We really appreciate Covington Pike joining with us on this thing for the Wrestler of the Week. And this week, our wrestlers to be honored for the week are a couple of young guys that pulled a big upset by winning the Southern Tag Team titles. We're talking about Ron and Don Bruce are the wrestlers of the week. And I don't know anybody who deserves it any more than these two young fellows, sponsored by the singing group Sawyer Brown, and they really pulled an upset, just absolutely stunned everybody. And I know that it stunned Max Payne and Gorgeous Gary Young in the action that took place when Ron and Don came out. And lightning strikes like that. That's what keeps a lot of young fellows going. Ray, the charity for this particular week.
On behalf of Cousin Pike Toyota, we'd like to present you this check for $100 in National Kidney Foundation.
National Kidney Foundation.
Yes,
well,
sir.
by golly, we really appreciate it. And I know that the folks at the National Kidney Foundation do, too.
Thank you, Lance. And also, Lance, we have 200 tickets to give away this afternoon at Covenant Pike Toyota. And we'd like to invite all the people from the Mid-South, Memphis and the Mid-South, come by and register to win a new car or truck. Be giving away.
Boy, you got a lot going on out there. I'll say that.
Yes, we do.
In fact,
Sure
I was
do.
out there yesterday.
We have these
Wait a minute, let's just quit the scuttlebutt here. Why don't you just give me all of those, let me win everything here. First of all, this makes the second week in a row that I've stood back here and you're making somebody the rest of the week, and that's the Bruce brothers, who lucked up here when somebody slipped on a banana peel last week and won the Southern Tag Belt.
they
and you're
won
gonna,
them.
yeah, they stole them is what they did, and this man wants to come out here. Maybe you are the smartest salesman. Maybe you sell more cars than anybody else in Memphis, but undoubtedly you don't know anything about wrestling, because the wrestler of the week for the second week in a row should be Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert along with Missy Hyde, and not the Bruce brothers.
Yeah, well, it doesn't happen to be that way,
Just
Ray.
have them come on by. We'll sell them a car or truck today, too.
Okay, Ray Melton, thanks for being with us. I'm sorry about
If you really want to see a hot
that.
item, if you really want to see a hot item, let's see Jerry Lawler getting burned again.
You just keep...
No, come on.
Oh.
If we want to see a hot item, let's see Jerry Lawler get burned again. Come on, guys. Roll it. I'm the new king around here. I can do these things. I can pull some strings now. I'm the head honcho.
You just want to keep rubbing salt in the wound. That's exactly what you want to do.
Roll it. I'm the new director now. Come on. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Hey, if you don't do it, I might buy this station, and then y'all have to do it, or y'all get fired.
Harry's the thought.
I demand right now that they show me burning Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, well, I can well imagine that, as a matter of fact, that you would make a demand something like that. And I am not too displeased with it, because every time that it runs, it reminds Jerry Lawler of exactly. Look at it. There it is, all over the face, the body. Yeah, be very proud of that. That'll go down as one of your great achievements, to burn Jerry
See, what
Lawler.
we're going to do is we're getting a picture of it made really, really big, and we're gonna put it up on our wall.
See, Lance, I want everybody in Memphis, Tennessee to know, you don't call me Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert anymore. I'm the legend slayer around here. I done kicked Jerry Lawler's big butt. Now I got Bill Dundee run out of the area. I sent Steve Kerr packing last week. I sent all your so-called legends, but the biggest one being Jerry Lawler. Now you got Jeff Jarrett come out here, run his little scrawny mouth about he used to watch me when he was a kid. Well, Jeff Jarrett, undoubtedly, you didn't pick up too much, boy, because you ain't got anywhere in the wrestling business yet, but in your own area where your dad owns it, your grandfather promotes it, and you even work for him. And then we get to Ken Wayne, the nightmare. Well, Monday night, Ken Wayne, after you get out of the ring with Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, now this goes back a long, long way, Lance. I heard you bringing this back. I've never finished. What? No, wait, I'm not finished. You shut up just a minute.
We got to move
my
on.
time. No, we don't have to.
Yeah, we do.
Huh? No, we're not going to a break.
We're going to have to go to a break right now. We know about Ken Wayne. Let's take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Does it every day, delivers the Mid-South's best furniture buys, like these velvet wing chairs, $148, or Bassett swivel rocker recliner, $199. Fleming's is always thinking of you.
Color the weather bright and sunny.
It's your Foreman McDonald's.
Color the weather dark and stormy.
On Action News 5.
Color the weather and join in the fun. Pick up your entry and rules at participating McDonald's. Color the weather, then bring it back to McDonald's.
Miss Lee, press-on nails for teens.
Miss Lee press-on nails for smaller hands. Easy to put on as regular Lee press-on nails with 4 extra nails. 24 in all for a more perfectly beautiful fit.
Fun at your fingertips. Miss Lee, press-on nails.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home. Just glue, brush, shape. If you can polish your nails, you can enjoy Lee Sculptured Nails like nothing you've ever used before.
Are you up to the challenge? The 7-Up College Basketball Championship Challenge. You could win up to $10,000. Just twist the specially marked caps off bottles of any 7-Up brand. Match the winner's score in the April 4th championship game, and you win. Just claim your prize through Western Union. There's over 1 million potential winners. So start saving those caps now, because until the final buzzer, it's anybody's ballgame.
Feels so good, 7-Up.
If you like bargains, come to the loading dock. New, one-of-a-kind, and previously owned items are arriving daily to be sold at unbelievably low prices. Headboards start at just $10, odd dresser bases from $99, and odd 4-drawer chests starting at just $79. You'll also save on matched and mismatched bedding. Full-size sets start at just $99. Since the loading dock is the outlet store for the furniture center, you'll want to stop by often to catch the bargains.
WMC-TV, Memphis.
I've got a lot of business to cover, so please just keep it down.
When are we going to get to the Renegade Rampage trivia questions?
I'm telling you, don't be messing around with that trivia question. You already ruined one of them. First, I want to do this is remind you of an update on the action that's taken place in the Renegade Rampage. Now, what we're talking about, my friend, is worth $250,000 in total prize money. It runs 18 weeks, will climax in June, and the winner is going to be a very, very wealthy person. We'll be telling you all about the trivia information in a moment. But first, going over the point totals on the Rampage at the
Why
present
isn't
time.
Eddie on there?
Well, the simple fact of the matter, Eddie hadn't been in enough matches to even qualify. He's down here in the bottom.
Everybody up.
There he is, right down there, and it's because he's beat everybody up, but he hadn't been in the Rampage. Max Payne is the leader, and Payne was our last leader. He still stays out in front. He's got 70 points in the Renegade Rampage. And in second place, his partner, former co-holders of the Southern Tag Team titles, Gorgeous Gary Young. Manny Fernandez in third place. The Nightmare Ken Wayne and Jeff Jarrett tied in fourth place. Superstar Bill Dundee in fifth place. Billy Travis then comes. Jimmy Jack Funk, Wildfire Tommy Rich at 30 points. Prince Samu, T. Joe Khan, who hasn't been here for a while, but he has still in there, got 25 points in it. The great giant Coquina, and Ron Bruce, and so on down the line. I'm not going to read the entire list from there down. But Payne, Young, Fernandez, Ken Wayne the Nightmare, Jeff Jarrett are the top 5 men in the Renegade Rampage points. So
that's thrilling.
You really would appreciate.
Wow.
You can understand $250,000. I don't think that will go by your head. Yeah. Oh, I see. Now it's
nice
time.
hat.
Thank you. Now it's time for the situation where we are going to go into the Renegade. Don't put your hand on this, please, Missy. Now, you messed up one of our questions in there. This is the winner for a couple of weeks ago when we asked the question about who were the world champions, 4 of them who defended their titles in this area. This winning answer comes from Kathy Tomlinson in Bon Aqua, Tennessee. Bon Aqua, Tennessee, that's over in Middle Tennessee sometime. And she is our winner, and we received the mugs and the T-shirts and all of that. But more important, she will be one of 18 weekly winners that will qualify for the big grand winner, who is going to get a trip to the finals for the Renegade Rampage. $500. All expenses will be flown to it. And
are they going to get to meet Ed McMahon, too?
Yeah. Well, maybe get to meet Missy Hyatt. How about that? Wouldn't that be better?
That'd be worth a lot more.
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look now. The 4 names that Kathy sent in as world champs who defended in this area: Nick Bockwinkel, Harley Race, Rick Martel, and Kurt Hennig. Those are all
Eddie
absolutely
Gilbert?
correct. Eddie Gilbert does not have the world title and never has had, and he doesn't qualify. Okay. Let's take a look at the trivia question for this week. First, We're going to ask you the question, and we'll give you the address on it. Please, now don't even think about giving an answer. Name 2 tag teams made up of brothers who have held the Southern Tag titles. 2 tag teams made up of brothers who have held the Southern Tag titles. Okay, the address you send it to, you must have Renegades Rampage Trivia Contest. Send it to WMC 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee 38104. Once again, there's your address on the screen. WMC 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee.
Could that be,
That cannot be Doug and Eddie because they've never held the Southern Tag titles. We've got in the ring, ready for some action in here. And let's get the rest of the competition in. So, we brought you up to date on the Rampage. We've got the trivia question. Hope maybe that you'll be
I don't think the people are going to know 2 brothers that were tag teams.
We'll find out, and that's exactly why we have
Eddie
the
out
contest.
here, because I know he knows it.
Wow, I'm glad you don't know it. Climbing in the ring now, the AWA World Tag Champions, Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels.
Missy, could you do most of the talking? Because this is an idiot here. Don't let him talk.
Okay.
I'm not believing this guy with these gloves
Yes, the
on.
Midnight Rockers, the AWA World Tag Team Champions.
This is a 1-fall, 10-minute time limit match as the Zebra Warriors out of parts unknown will be facing the AWA World Tag Champions, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Referee Jerry Calhoun getting the jackets off, and we're ready. Okay, just for you, Marty. We'll let Missy do all of the commentary here.
You know, I think they're a whole lot better than those goofball Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're entitled to your opinion, Missy.
Those Rock and Roll Express, those are like little kids.
Zebra Warriors, 1 and 2, going in. Marty Jannetty slipping out of the corner. Shawn Michaels backs Zebra Warrior number 1 across the ring, pounds him with an elbow.
I think that little guy just got lucky there.
You think that's what it was?
that's
By
what it
golly,
was.
everybody has a little luck every now and then, Missy. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty have had... Jannetty making comments about our folks who are in attendance at our championship wrestling today.
I know. Y'all need to... You could spruce up the place and get some new people out here, but I don't know if they have any.
You noticed the
decent
Zebra
people.
Warrior had a little more luck as he made a nice hip.
No, I didn't notice that. I'm trying not to.
Shawn Michaels, Zebra Warrior, takes him over and down, and the Warrior has an armbar on Shawn Michaels.
I think the only problem is the Midnight Rockers must have rocked a little bit too late last night.
You think that could be it?
That's what it is.
Well, there's some colorful commentary coming from Missy Hyatt, who is in here with us as our guest commentator today.
I know it's all those cards and letters that the station received. That's why I'm out here now.
I can promise you I've been wondering why you were out here, and now I know.
Everybody loves me.
Warriors still doing a good job with Shawn Michaels in there, and Jannetty just run back out of the ring by the referee. From a lady who has all of the fashion news, I want to know, what is this, a new fashion that Marty Jannetty has these gloves on? How would you comment on that, Missy?
I don't know. That's something that I guess he just found somewhere. Something new, something different.
Yes, it is a little different. We'll say that.
You know, he
Shawn
might
Michaels.
have something on his hands.
Well, that could be, too. Yeah. Shawn Michaels. What a close
Where's his head? I think his head just rolled off the mat and on the floor. Where's it at?
He blitzed him with that one. Really caught him with a clothesline, and the Zebra Warrior snap-mared over the shoulder in a reverse face lock.
Talking about fashion, I'd like to know what those Zebra Warriors, what's sticking up out of their mask? Is that Brillo pad?
That is to simulate the mane on the head as it runs down the back there. Rather classy-looking mask, don't you think?
I like to get a lawnmower.
Oh, neat. Zebra Warrior facing Marty Jannetty as number 2 comes back in, and Jannetty pounding away, tags his partner, Shawn Michaels. From behind, a knee to the back. Zebra Warrior popped in, double whip, double knee. They pick him up, and a double DDT.
I've never seen that before. That's great. That should be over for this little guy.
You shouldn't have seen it that time. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be it. And so the world champions, not unexpected, come through with a relatively easy win over a game, but not capable Zebra Warrior team that just weren't ready to go against the world champions, the Midnight Rockers. Well, Missy, thank you for being here.
I'm going to stay here.
We're not. We're going to take
we'll be
time.
right back.
We'll be back in just a moment.
This is the Goodies Extra Strength formula that you made the best-selling headache powder in the Southeast. The same reliable brand that's been relieving the pain and discomfort of headaches, arthritis, muscular aches and colds for more than 50 years. And the very same extra strength formula that Goodies has now made into a tablet. Goodies Extra Strength tablets and powders. Now, isn't that a relief?
Brother Hell for Jolly Royal Furniture. It's coming soon, another great Jolly Royal coupon sale. Watch for newspaper ads and circulars in your mailbox and clip those coupons. They're worth $10 to $200 in additional savings. Jolly Royal always has the best prices and quality furniture, and now with the coupons you're going to save $200 more. Bring your coupons and come on down. When it comes to discount furniture prices, nobody matches them. This sale will make every other furniture sale about as interesting as a turtle in slow motion.
Toyota Regional Tent Sale. Covington Pike Toyota has been selected as the site for a factory-authorized regional tent sale. Register to win a new truck or car. Own a new Covington Pike Toyota Corolla or pickup for nothing down and $149 a month with approved credit. This is not a lease. Over 1,200 Toyotas to choose from. Save thousands at this super sales event going on now. Exclusively at Covington Pike Toyota, #1 in the USA. You can't do better than that.
The police have captured the infamous Southside sniper.
Christie's having one of those days.
How could you do that to Blaine?
Blaine who?
You! Former investigative reporter plays ex-husband in TV studio.
Here?
I have seen some lowlifes in my time in this business. You meet them all. You are the worst.
Kathleen Turner.
Good evening.
Burt Reynolds. Christopher Reeve. Switching channels. Rated PG.
Now playing at a theater near you.
Spectacular night coming up Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum. Boy, take a listen to this. 15 matches in all on Renegade Rampage night. 7:30 will be the start time. The general admission only $3, free parking, and what a night of action it's going to be. Going into the Renegade Rampage matches, there will be 11 of them. Don Bass against Lou Winston. Terry Adonis will be going against the giant hillbilly. Doug Gilbert faces Don Bruce. Jimmy Jack Funk against the other Bruce brother, Ron. Brickhouse Brown returns against one of the Zebra Warriors. Big Bad Jim against Scotty the Body. Gorgeous Gary Young against the other Zebra Warrior. Max Payne will be going against Ricky Nelson. Marty Jannetty in a single match with Billy Travis. What a match that ought to be. Shawn Michaels against Jeff Jarrett. Oh, yeah. And then Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with Missy Hyatt will be going against the Nightmare, Ken Wayne. Then we will have 4 added matches in there. Each one of them should be well worth the price of admission in itself. The longest-running feud in wrestling, Billy Wicks will be facing the sweet man Sputnik Monroe. Then it'll be a lumberjack strap match with Eddie Marlin going against Tommy Gilbert. The Bruise Brothers will defend their Southern Tag Team titles against the 2 big guys they won them from, Max Payne and Gorgeous Gary Young, with Brother Ernest saying he'll throw $1,000 out to the folks if his team does not win back the titles. And then it'll be the Midnight Rockers in a return World Tag Team title match against Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis. No time, no disqualification. Sensational night coming up. That's on Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum. And we'll be looking forward to you being down there, as the first 1,000 people will be given a Renegade Rampage hat. That's the first 1,000 people there will be getting one of the Renegade Rampage hats, as we're looking for a big night with 15 matches, 7:30 the start time. Ken.
Well, you know, I'm going to be way ahead at 7:30. Let me tell everybody something. You know, Eddie Gilbert came out of here and he started to make a statement about he and I go back a long time. I think you've touched on it. Well, you know, Eddie, nothing's changed. I still feel about you like I felt 7, 8 years ago. Well, you know, we went up and down the roads and we beat on each other's heads. We kicked each other's butts all over the country. Well, Eddie, let me tell you something, brother. Ain't nothing changed. So bring yourself down there. You don't throw fire on somebody. You don't jump on somebody's back. Well, you know, I've yet one time to see you do anything by yourself. You got your brother and your father and your mother and everybody else coming down there. Well, brother, come face me face to face and see what you can do with it. Because I guarantee you, man, this is my home, Memphis, Tennessee, Kingsbury High. Well, brother, they're all going to be behind me, and I'm going to be behind you. When it's over with, I'm going to be on top of you with a 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to break that tie in that Renegade Rampage.
Well, you're tied for third place in there right now. You're really doing well, Ken. It'll be an interesting match, and good luck to you, because there's a lot of money right now.
That's right, and I sure do need it. Thank you very much, Lance.
Okay, Ken Wayne, the Nightmare. We'll be looking forward to that match. Dave, we got action out of town.
Got a lot of it coming up tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Eddie Gilbert will be there along with Missy Hyatt. Jonesboro Showdown tonight. 6 big matches. Sputnik Monroe there, too. Box office opens at 4 o'clock. Don't forget, tonight, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Yes, hold it.
Eddie, I've already told him you're going to be there. Now,
Come here, Dave. Come here.
1, 2, 3, 4 of you.
Come here, real quick. We just want to get something in about Jonesboro. Come here.
I've already told him about
Yeah, I
Jonesboro.
know you have. Not good enough.
Dave, there's been a lot of talking around here, but Eddie Marlin, I want to tell you one thing. Jonesboro tonight, listen to this and listen to it real good. If I see you in a service listen to this and listen to it real good. If I see you in a service station, I see you in a parking lot anywhere, even in Jonesboro, if I see you up at the ticket office, watch it, brother, because there's going to be a fight. You're wanting to fight? Let's go.
And I just want everybody in Jonesboro to know the Gilbert family is coming, all of us together. We're returning to Jonesboro. I'm getting there early. The mayor is going to make an announcement. We're calling it Gilbertsboro.
I guess we should warn Jonesboro that the whole family is coming, so do get ready for them tonight in Jonesboro. Wednesday night, March 9th, Championship Wrestling in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Buy your tickets in advance and you save $1. Thursday night, Walnut, Mississippi. On Friday night, March 11th, in Cleveland, Mississippi at the Expo Center, Renegade Rampage night there. Tickets are on sale right now. Friday the 11th in Greenfield, Tennessee at the high school. Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis are included on that card. Buy your tickets in advance, save $1. Saturday, March 12th, Osceola, Arkansas. Big card here, too. Again, $1 off advance tickets. And coming up on Friday, March 18th, Kennett, Missouri. On Thursday, March 24th in Charleston, Mississippi. Friday the 25th in Erin, Tennessee. And on Friday, April 1st, there will be Championship Wrestling in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. That's the action coming up. Don't forget, big night in Jonesboro with the entire Gilbert family coming over there. We're going to be back here with Max Payne and gorgeous Gary Young, Brother Ernest in their corner in just a moment.
If you're renting now or even thinking about renting, listen. Central can save you a lot of money. At Central, you'll find the best products at the best prices in town. We guarantee it. For only $18.95 a week, you can have a heavy-duty Whirlpool washer and dryer, or this 18-foot Whirlpool frost-free refrigerator. We're Memphis hometown people offering the lowest prices on all your rental needs. Why pay more?
They make it easy at Central. Best products and best prices. Call them now.
Are you up to the challenge? The 7-Up College Basketball Championship Challenge. You could win up to $10,000. Just twist the specially marked caps off bottles of any 7-Up brand. Match the winner's score in the April 4th championship game and you win. Just claim your prize through Western Union. There's over 1 million potential winners. So start saving those caps now, because until the final buzzer, it's anybody's ballgame.
Feels so good, 7-Up.
Thought I'd wheel in for a few crystals.
The irresistible hot and fresh Crystal. Nothing looks like it. Nothing tastes like it.
What took you so long? Traffic?
When you've got to have a Crystal, you've got to have a Crystal.
A couple of years ago, the orchestra and I had so much fun playing some gospel music at the Sunset Symphony that we decided to plan an entire concert featuring some of Memphis's finest gospel talent. On March 12th, our gospel extravaganza, Rejoice, Rejoice, will feature the Memphis Symphony Pops Orchestra with James Allman River Hyder, Althea Morris, James Dollar, In One Accord, and the Mississippi Boulevard Mass Choir. Hallelujah!
Homeowners, if you're tired of lawnmowers that bog down in heavy grass, stall out, and leave you frustrated, here's good news about a revolutionary new kind of mower from the makers of the famous Troy-built rototiller. It's the amazing Tough Cut High Wheel Mower, the fastest, easiest way to handle hard-to-mow lawns. Those big, easy rolling wheels are entirely self-propelled, perfect for mowing on rough and uneven ground, around difficult obstacles, even on steep slopes. Plus, the Tough Cut's powerful engine lets you tackle the tallest grass without bogging down or stalling. You can even take on tough, wiry field grass. And with a welded frame of solid tubular steel, the Tough Cut is practically indestructible. So find out why Tough Cut is so much better than ordinary mowers. For free details on the incredible Tough Cut mower, plus news of our no-money-down easy payment plan, call toll-free 1-800-922-4400. That's 1-800-922-4400. Call today. Operators are standing by.
Is your mouth big enough for the new Super Taco from Taco Bell? Is it big enough for a bigger taco with more lettuce, more cheese, ground beef, and beans? Is your mouth big enough? Well, right now you can find out for only 99 cents. So what are you waiting for? Take a big step over to Taco Bell today and fill up with the new Super Taco. And hurry, it's a big deal, but only for a little time.
Wake up and take notice. Fleming's has made a super bound Bassett bedrooms just for you. While they last, you can have this great cherry Bassett bedroom, including triple dresser, pediment mirror, queen or king-size bed, and big chest on chest for just $7.99. Or if you prefer Oriental Dreams, then you can have this complete Oriental bedroom for the same low $7.99. Choose either suit, pay just $45 monthly with Fleming's revolving charge. In the last 5 years, Fleming's has sold more Bassett furniture than anyone in the Mid-South because Fleming's delivers the best furniture buys in the Mid-South. You can't beat us.
Okay, we're going to be in the ring here in just a moment. We'll be seeing Max Payne and Gorgeous Gary Young as they will be in action in here. Former Southern Tag Team Champions, and you remember, as we've said before, about that blistering upset that took place with Ron and Don Bruce. Here they come with Brother Ernest Angel.
What about it, Brother Lance?
Well, all I can say is you got your guys ready to go.
You ain't got nothing to say, Lance. We got issues with Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis. Who's Billy Travis and Jeff Jarrett? Come out here right now and deal with us, baby. That's what we want to talk about. Where are they now? They can't handle. They couldn't handle anybody. They couldn't handle a 90-year-old lady. Brother Ernest, tell them about it. Talk to them, Ernest.
That's what I say. I've got the top boys.
Come on.
What? They'll pull that dart. My boys are as wild as they come. What? They are the best. They have the top. They have the power of the book behind them.
Somebody to replace you too, man. Somebody looks a lot better than you. A lot nicer than you. Someone that you respect our talents. I'm fed up with you.
Respect is something maybe you guys could take a little lesson in.
Let's go. That's all we care about. I want to tear people.
There they go. Look at them.
Come out here. That's all we care about.
Okay, well, get them out here and let's get it underway. As Gorgeous Gary Young goes to the ring, Max Payne goes to the ring, and we have our final match. It'll be coming up there right now. Young's already in the ring. Payne is in the ring. Let's get it underway.
They say they're ready to go. It's an expiration of time match here. We're ready if we can get a referee and opponents out here. You see there that
That's all I got.
Let me see this just a minute.
A letter?
Wait just a minute. I've got a letter I need to read these people. I've got a letter right here I need to read. It says, Dear Brother Ernest, I'm a 70-year-old widow who lost my husband 6 years ago. Since that time, I don't get out much, and I find myself watching a lot of television. Wrestling is my favorite show. But I used to watch Brother Baker and Sister Tammy until they were both taken off the show. Then I watched Brother Jimmy, and he was taken off. It seems like the televangelists are dropping like flies. I think that's because they're all opening their flies. And now, Brother Ernest, you're all I have to turn to. I believe you have the power to clean up professional wrestling, like you say. And in the past, I have sent the money to Brother Baker and Brother Jimmy, and now all I've got in return was a form letter asking me for more money. Brother Ernest, I believe in you, and that you return my donation to the wrestling the way it's come back to me tenfold. So enclosed is my donation for $1,000. I know it's not much, but it's all I can do, and I'll send a whole lot more later. I believe in your wrestling cause, Sister Mattie. There's the proof, friends, of the wrestling cause that we have.
Okay, let's get it going up here. We're about out of time in here.
It's an expiration of time match. This is Doug Dancing, his partner, Ricky Nelson, in the corner, starting against Big Max Payne. Max Payne out of Salt Lake City, Utah. His partner, gorgeous Gary Young out of Houston, Texas. Doug Dancing in there now from Arkansas. Up in the air he goes. And a huge Max Payne drops down on him. This guy is some kind of wrestler, and he is big and solid. Max Payne with a forearm. Hammer dancing down to the mat, over into the boot of gorgeous Gary Young. Gary Young with a drop kick. This Young is also big. We've mentioned before, it's just that he stands next to Max Payne and he doesn't look as big, but boy, he is tall and has good weight on him too. Look at this. Ooh, the two of them. Doug Dancing we've had here a couple of times before on Championship Wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you, this Payne, he is in the Bam Bam Bigelow category.
Exactly.
Big and rough. Man, I'm telling you. Rough and rugged.
Oh, no.
Dancing.
Joined at the table here.
More exciting? Have you ever seen anything more exciting?
Yes.
Cover by Max Payne. He gets a 2 count and decides not to go for the pin.
There's no use to stop yet. He's still having fun.
He's having fun at the expense of young Doug Dancing, who he just is hanging up in the air there. Now, big body slam.
That's what we like to see.
Tag made on Gary Young. He comes off the middle rope. There's a cover. It counts at 2. It's 3. That's it. 2 minutes, 1 second, and the victory in this fall goes to Max Payne and gorgeous Gary Young.
We got to take time out. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Old Ern here. Growing up in Bristol, Tennessee, I learned what's really valuable in life, and good health is at the top of the list. Believe me, when you turn 65, you really start thinking about health care costs. Now, maybe you thought Medicare paid for everything. Far from it. You've got to have Medicare supplement insurance. Now, there are lots of plans, so I shopped around. Plain and simple, Secure Care gives you more. Not only does Secure Care help pay what Medicare doesn't, it also gives you extras you won't find anywhere else. Look, say you're rushed to the hospital. Before they can treat you, they need to know your medical history. Secure Care gives you this life-saving microfilm medical history card that can speak for you. You wear glasses, they cost a lot. Secure Care gives you a way to save a ton on glasses for you and your whole family. And those are just extras. Most important, Secure Care pays every penny of your in-hospital deductible and co-payments not paid by Medicare. Look, now when you go to the hospital, Medicare says you must pay the first $540. Stay longer, and it could add up to thousands of dollars. Now, I call that a whole lot of money. But Secure Care will pay every penny for you. And Secure Care even helps pay for a nurse to take care of you at home after you leave the hospital. Try and find another plan that does all that. Remember, you need more than just Medicare. Make it Secure Care. I did. Here's where you call, y'all.
If you're 65 or older, call 1-800-547-3900 for free information on Secure Care. It helps pay the bills Medicare doesn't. You'll also get details on all the valuable extras that Mr. Ford spoke about. Call 1-800-547-3900. 1-800-547-3900. Toll free 1-800-547-3900. Call now.
Okay, we just got about 30 seconds to tell you that Monday night's action down at the Mid-South Coliseum has got it all. 15 matches, 7:30 start time, $3 general admission, Renegade caps to the first 1,000 people who are going to be there. We've got not only the Renegade Rampage matches, we have the added matches that will include the legend match of Billy Wicks and the Sweet Man Sputnik Monroe, Eddie Marlin, Tommy Gilbert in a strap match with the Lumberjacks outside, return Southern Tag Teamer, return world title. Wow.
What a night, huh?
What a night indeed.
Monday.
Hope maybe you'll make your point to be right there with us. We'll see you next week. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.